Hello students, I welcome you all for my today's class. So today we will be dealing with the Lakshanika Chikitsa, which is the last point in the Univyapa Chikitsa. So Lakshanika Chikitsa, that is the Lakshanas, how to treat the Lakshanas of different Univyapadas. So we'll be dealing with, like, for the roughness what we have to do, for Daurgandhya what we have to do, how to treat, for chronically ill, chronically suffered or the afflicted yoni, how to treat, and for the how to treat the yoni shula, how to treat the different lakshanas of yoni vyapadas. So let us start the class. First is the treatment of Kala Dushta, Chiradushta or Daruna Dushta Yoni Chikitsa. That means the treatment of Kala Dushta, Chiradushta, that is chronically afflicted, or Daruna Dushta means the severely afflicted yoni. How to treat this? So here we are using the Udambaradi Taila or Udumbara Taila. Udambaradi Taila and Udumbara Taila. With these two Tailas we are giving the Pichu and the Parisheka. So tampons of Udambaradi Taila and Udambara Taila and the irrigation or the Parisechana with the cold decoction of either kashayas or the drugs or the young unripe fruits of the Udambara mixed with the sugar should be used. So here with the Udambaradi Taila we are giving the Pichu, and along with the Udambara only we are making a kashaya, Udambaradi kashaya, for the sake of Parisheka or the irrigation. So let us start read the method of preparation of Udambaradi Taila and Udumbara Taila. So Udambaradi Taila, here how to prepare this Taila is young and ripe fruits of Udumbara, Panchavalkala, Kulaka or Katwanga, tender leaves of Malati Nimba, all it should be taken in the equal quantity in the amount of 1 drona, and it should be powdered, and in this powder they should be soaked in 1 drona of water and kept overnight. In the morning, after mashing the drugs with the hands, it should be strained, and this filtrate should be mixed with 1 prastha oil and the paste of laksha, bark of dhavatuvak, and the palasha resin and shalmali, each 1 karsha quantity, and the taila should be prepared, and this taila can be used for giving the pichu and parisheka. Pichu or the tampon soaked with this oil should be applied locally. So as you know, the pichu is to be kept inside the vagina, so it should be applied locally. It comes under the sthanika chikitsa. And irrigation or the parishechana with the cold decoction of either the kashaya drugs or the unripe young fruits of udumbara mixed with the sugar should be done. Use of this oil cures. So what are the uses of Udambaradi Taila is, Udambaradi means we are using other ingredients or other drugs also along with the Udumbara. Udumbara is the main ingredient in this Taila. So what are the uses of this Udumbara? How the Pichu and Parisheka of this Taila and the Kashaya is helpful is, it cures Pichila, Vivruta, Kala Dushta or Chiradushta and Daruna Dushta Yoni within a week. So if you give a Parisheka or Pichu with this Udambaradi Taila, then it cures the Pichilata, Vivritta, Kala Dushta and Chiradushta, Daruna Dushta Yoni within a week, and the woman also achieves conception and she becomes pregnant. So it cures these type of Yoni rogas, the symptoms, and it makes the woman fertile, so she is able to conceive. So this is the use of Udambaradi Taila. Vagbhata has substituted Kulaka with the Tilaka. Next is Udambara Taila. Udambara Taila, here the taila or the oil should be extracted from the tila, which is already soaked for 6 times in the latex of Udumbara. So here you have to take the latex of Udumbara, and the tila is to be soaked for 6 times, and then it should be cooked with the equal quantity of decoction of Udumbara. So method of use, indications and benefits of this oil are identical to that of Udumbaradi Taila. So the indications methods is same to that of Udumbaradi Taila. The only thing is here the main ingredient is Udumbara, and you have to take the tila and you have to make it in the decoction of Udumbara. So this is all about the treatment of Kala Dushta, Chiradushta and Daruna Dushta Yoni. Next, coming to the treatment of specific symptoms found in the Yoni Rogas. First is the Vivruta. Vivruta, we have seen the Vivruta is seen in the Mahayoni. It is a Lakshan of Mahayoni. सो विवृता और महायोनि के विशिष्ट लक्षण अत्यधिक योनि विस्फारण और योनि संकुचीकरण चिकित्सा. See, in vivrita yoni method what happens, there is excessive dilatation of the yoni. So yoni should not be excessively dilated, but here it is excessively dilated. Yoni is excessively dilated, you can say. Here the treatment which is applicable here is called as yoni sankochakari chikitsa. Yoni sankochakari means the treatment which is given for the constrictions of the yoni. Yeah, we need to constrict because it is ativivrita, it is excessively dilated one, like in cases of mahayonis. So how to make it constricted? So it is, the chikitsa is called as yoni sankochakari chikitsa. So there are different drugs they have mentioned here for the yoni sankochikaranam. फर्स्ट इज द उदुम्बरादि और उदुम्बरा तैला का पिचु एवं परिषेक. टैम्पून्स ऑफ उदुम्बरादि और उदुम्बरा तैला एंड द इरिगेशन और परिषेक एक्सेट्रा प्रिस्क्राइब फॉर कालादुष्ट योनि शुड बी यूज. हियर ऑल्सो वी कैन यूज द सेम पिचु एंड परिषेक ऑफ उदुम्बरादि तैला और उदुम्बरा तैला. नेक्स्ट इज हियर दे हैव मेंशन द ओरल यूज ऑफ लघु फलघृता पाना. Laghu Falagrita, which is prescribed under the general treatment, is also beneficial here. And next one is here they have mentioned the insufflation in the yoni. That is, few drugs is to be taken, like few drugs like Khadira, Pathya, Jati Phala, Nimba or Kuga is to be pezzled with the soap of mudga, stained with the cloth and dried, or else the powder of the flowers of mudga along with the powder of all about drugs properly sieved through the cloth should be insufflated in the vagina, and this constricts the yoni or the vaginal canal. So this is a treatment mentioned for yoni sankuchita karna. Insufflation means all this drug is to be made dried and it is to be insufflated inside the yoni. So next is about the irrigation or the yoni prakshalana. For the yoni prakshalana, a specific kvata is mentioned which is to be prepared with the root of kapikachu. So kapikachu mula siddha kvata is to be used for giving yoni prakshalana. If you give yoni prakshalana with the kapikachu mula siddha kvata, then it does the yoni sankuchikaranam. Next they have mentioned the tampon or the pichu of suramanda. Pichu dharana with the suramanda, it helps in curing the yoni shaithilyata. Yoni shaithilyata or the laxity of vagina is cured. Next, the anointment of vaginal canal, that is the yoni lepa. Yoni lepana is mentioned here. Yoni lepana is to be done with a lepa which is prepared with the equal quantity of powdered seeds of palasha and the young unripe fruits of udumbara mixed with the oil of tila and honey, is very good for the stiffening or toning up of the musculature of the vaginal canal. So here the lepa is to be prepared especially with the palasha bija and udumbara phala, the unripe fruits of udumbara mixed with the tila taila and the madhu. So you have to make a paste of all these things and then you have to apply it in the yoni. So it is yoni gadhikaranam, means it is considered as the best yoni gadhikaranam, means it helps in the toning of the musculature of the vaginal canal. Next is again about the yoni lepana. How to for the yoni lepana purpose, here first you have to take the churna of the makanda phala. Makanda phala churna is to be taken and it is to be powdered and is to be added with the honey, madhu and the camphor or the karpura, and it makes the, and is to be applied. It makes the vaginal canal stiff, strong, even if the youth of the woman has passed off. That means even in the elderly woman it can make the vagina very stiff. So that is about the yoni lepana with the makanda phala added with the karpura and madhu. Except treatment described under number 1 and 2, all others have been prescribed by Bhava Prakash and Yoga Ratnakara. to produce rigidity, stiffness of lax vagina, or to increase the tone of the musculature of the vaginal canal in order to increase the sexual pleasure. In vibruta or dilatation or laxity of vaginal canal, its constriction and increase in the tone is needed. Hence, all the prescription have been recapitulated here. So next, the treatment of yoni stabdhata or the karkashata of the yoni. So here, for the yoni stabdhata and karkashata, that is the roughness of yoni, different treatments are mentioned for stiffness and roughness. Stiffness of yoni and the obstruction to the passage of its processes have been included under the indications of niruha basti, or in otherwise niruha basti is yogya. Niruha basti is indicated in cases of karkashata and yoni stabdhata. Next, in karkasha and stabdha yoni, the treatment capable of making it soft should be done. So that is the योनि की मृदुता लाने वाली चिकित्सा करनी चाहिए. So here the योनि मार्दवता चिकित्सा is important here. For this purpose they have mentioned a Veshavara made with the payasya, that is the rice cooked with the milk and sweetened, and oleo should be applied. So here we can give a Veshavara is mentioned with the payasya and oleo. Payasya and oleo, that is the वेशावरा का योनि में धारणा इज इम्पॉर्टेंट हियर. Oleo is nothing but the krishara or the payasa or krishara. Payasa is the sweetened milk, okay, added with the sweet drugs, and krishara is the again that khichdi or the rice cooked with the pulses. So with that thing you have to make a Veshavara, and Veshavara dharana is indicated. Next, about they have mentioned here the Kumbhi Soeda. In both these condition, Kumbhi Soeda with the Anupa Udaka Mamsa Yukta Mamsa Rasa, the meat of aquatic animals and the animals living in the marshy lands. With this, the Kumbhi Soeda is important. So you can do the Kumbhi Soeda. Next is again about the Veshavara. They have mentioned Madhura Aushadha Nirmit Veshavara ka yoni mein dharana. The Veshavara prepared with the drugs of Madhura group of drugs should be applied in the vagina. Next is the Pichu. Pichu is mentioned here. Constant use of the tampons or the Pichu soaked in the Vataghana Tailas, or the oil medicated with the drugs capable of suppressing Vata or Bala Taila should be done. And then they have mentioned the irrigation or Parishechana with the decoction of all these Vataghana Tailas is useful. Next, the tampon made up of Dhatakyadi Taila is again beneficial here. And they have mentioned the repeated use of Basti and Swedana should be done, especially the 100 or the 1000 times cooked oil, that is the Shatapaka and Sahasrapaka Taila is to be done with the Vataghana Dravyas. Or you can also use the Sukumara Taila, Bala Taila, Shirisha Taila can be used in the form of Anuvasana Vasti and Uttaravasti. And use of Kumbhi Sweda in a closed room or the application of the tampons or the Pichu of the Tila Taila is also considered as beneficial here. So next, about the treatment of Sparsha Asahinata, that is Alpa Sparshata, or the treatment of Alpa Sparshata or the tenderness of yoni. Alpa Sparshata means we cannot do the patient gets pain on the touch, that is called as the tenderness. Pain on touch is the tenderness. So here Sparsha Asahyata or the Alpa Sparshata is mentioned here, tenderness of the yoni. That means it's very tender, reddish tender, like that. So how to treat the tenderness of yoni is, first the treatment prescribed under number 3, 7 and 8 for the stiffness etc. should be used here. Second, they have mentioned the use of Lagu Falagruta is beneficial. And third, they have mentioned the Yoni Purna and Yoni Dhupana. Filling or the fumigation of vaginal canal is to be done with the paste of Dvi Haridra and Brihati Phala. So you have to make a paste or kalka of Dvi Haridra and Brihati Phala. With this paste you can do the Yoni Purna, and after that with this you can go for the Yoni Dhupana. Next, this is all about the treatment of Sparsha Asahyata or Alpa Sparshata. Next, about the treatment of the Yoni Shula. Yoni Shula means the pain in the vagina. So first they have mentioned the use of Basti and Swedana. So in this case you can go for the Basti. After giving 2 or 3 Astapana Basti, use of medicated Uttaravasti is beneficial here. Then next they have mentioned the use of lepana here in case of yoni shula. Lepana or the anointments is to be done with the tila taila, should be properly cooked with the sura and the decoction of sarvagandha group of drugs, and after giving the abhyanga with this oil, anointment is to be done with the sarshapa, lashuna, hingu, Triyushna, Gorochana, Vacha, and the bile of the different animals like deer, urine of cows, and the fruit of karanja, pezzled together is considered as the relief for the best relief from the vaginal pain. Next, they have mentioned the parisheka or irrigation. Irrigation is to be done with the decoction made up of guduchi, trifala, danti, etc. Kwata. Then pichu, they have mentioned different types of pichus. First is with the Saindhuadi Taila. Pichu is to be done with the Saindhuadi Taila, and next with the Dhatakyadi Taila. So how with the Saindhuadi Taila, how to prepare the Saindhuadi Taila is, you have to prepare it first. You have to take the Tila Taila, which is properly cooked with the equal quantity of paste of the rock salt, Tagara, Nata, Kushta, Brihati, and Devadaru. And next with the Dhatakyadi Taila. Dhatakyati Taila can be used in the form of giving pichu for giving the local abhyanga to the back, hip, sacrum, etc. and also as a use as in the form of vasti. Next, they have mentioned the use of certain drugs for the oral purpose or abhyantara prayukta aushadhi to relieve the vaginal pain. First, here they have mentioned that the pezzal pipali, Kunchika, Upakunchika, Ajaji, Vrishaka, Saindhuva, Vacha, Yavakshara, Jamoda, Sharkara, and Chitraka. All these drugs is to be taken added with the sugar, fried with the ghrita, and should be taken with the prasanna, that is the wine. And this cures the pain of the vagina and phalanx, cardiac disorders, gulma, etc. Next, they have mentioned one more preparation, that is the use of powdered vrikshaka and the root of matulunga, madayantika, and the saindhva lavana with the wine cures this pain. And next, they have mentioned the powdered pipali and kunchika or upakunchika mixed with the salt, especially the savarchala lavana, should be given either with the wine or the kanji to relieve the vaginal pain. Or the use of milk treated with the rasana, swadamshta or ashwagandha vrikshaka relieves the pain of the vagina. Paste of the vrikshaka, root of matulunga, madayantika, saindhva, pipali, and black jiraka, krishna jiraka should be taken with the wine. Root of arjaka with the either with the pipali or bilva should be taken with wine. And use of pezzled bilva and the seeds of arka vaja with the wine release immediately the pain of vagina. Next, they have mentioned the method of preparation of Hingu Adi Churna. Hingu Adi Churna also cures the pain of different regions along with the vaginal region. It can cure the pain of the cardiac region, bladder region, etc. So Hingu Adi Churna method of preparation is given here. The fried Hingu, Patha, Abhaya, Dhanya, Dadima, Chitraka, Shati, Aja, Moda, Trikatu, Hapusha, Amla, Vetasa, Ajagandha, Tinduka, Jiraka, Pushkar Mula, Vacha, Chaviya, Sharadwaya, Panchalavana, etc. is to be taken in equal quantity and powdered. This powder should be taken before or during the meals with the old wine, butter, milk, or hot water. Use of this cures pains of different regions along with the vaginal region. Next, about the Shatavari Taila. Shatavari Taila is very, very important. It can be given orally in the form of basti and also in the form of abhyanga. The man attains the sexual vigor just like a bull, and it can have and they can have the coitus daily. The woman achieves conception. This also cures the yoni, shula, ashrukdara, admana, and raktapitta. Shatavari Taila is described by the Krishna Atraya. So here they have mentioned how the method of preparation of Shatavari Taila. Shatavari, both balas, both parni, Shaliparni, Prishniparni, Gandharva, Hastaka, Ashwagandha, Swadamshtra, Bilva, Kasha, Kurantaka, each 1.5 pala should be powdered and mixed with the water in the amount of 4 times to the total quantity of drugs and decocted. When 1/4 water remains, it should be strained. Now in this 1 prastha each of oil, milk, juice of Shatavari and water, 1 karsha each of the paste of Shatavari, Devadaru, Mamsi, Tagara, Chandana, Shatapushpa, Bala, Kushta, Ela, Shailaya, Utpala, Riddhi, Medha, Madhuka, Kakoli, and Jivaka should be mixed and cooked over fire of low cow dung cake, and it is used. Next is Lagu Falagruta can also be beneficial here in cases of the pains. So this is all about the treatment of the yoni shula. Next, about the treatment of yoni daurgandhyata, that is the treatment of the smell or the false smell which comes in the different yoni rogas. So we have seen the different types of smell comes in the different yoni rogas. So how to treat the yoni daurgandhyata? Here, first of all, they have mentioned the use of yoni prakshalana. Yoni prakshalana is to be done with the tuvaraka kalka kuata. With the tuvaraka kalka kuata, that is the decoction of the tuvaraka, you can give the vaginal irrigation. And also with the tuvaraka kalka dharana is mentioned, that is the local anointment with the paste of tuvaraka can also be applied here. It's beneficial. Next, they have mentioned the vaginal insufflation, that is the yoni avachurana. Yoni avachurana means you have to put the powdered inside the yoni, that is called as yoni avachurana, or the vaginal insufflation of different powders. They have mentioned powdered panchakashaya, that is the Nyagrodha, Udumbara, Plaksha, Ashwatha, Garda, Banda, etc. With this churna you can go for the vaginal insufflation. Next, the vaginal irrigation or the yoni prakshalana is mentioned with the decoction of Raja Vruksha Kadi or Aragvadadi group of drugs. Next, vaginal insufflation or the yoni avachurna is mentioned here. Yoni avachurna with the powder of Palasha, Dhataki, Jambu, Samanga or Lajjalu, Mocha and Sarjarasa. It cures the foul smell and also astringent. Next, again they have mentioned the yoni avachurna. Yoni avachurna with the powder of sarvagandha dravyas, or the churna of sarvagandha dravyas is indicated here. And yoni dharana, yoni kalka dharana with the same drugs, and also the prakshalana with the same drugs, and pichu dharana with the same drugs, that is the vaginal insufflation, anointment, irrigation respectively with the powder, paste and decoction of sarvagandha group of drugs, as well as the use of tampon soaked with the oil made with the sarvagandha drugs cures the putrid smell of the vagina. So this is all about the treatment of yoni daurgandhyata. Next is the treatment of yoni puyasrava. Puyasrava means the purulent vaginal discharge. So we have seen in different yoni vyapadas there are different types of vaginal discharges. So for the puyasrava, the treatment is, in case of the purulent vaginal discharges, irrigation is mentioned here, that is the yoni prakshalana is to be done with the gomutra lavana mishra, that is mixed with the shodhana, that is the leaves of nimba etc. drugs, and added with the lavana or the salt is beneficial. Or else vaginal filling or yoni purna is to be done with the ball made with the above things, that is ball made with the shodhana dravya, gomutra, lavana etc. Then the local use of aromatic drugs or sugandhita dravya kalka, churna and kwata is useful. That is the local use of aromatic drugs in the form of powder, paste and decoction is beneficial. So this is all about the treatment of yoni puyasrava. Next, about the treatment of yoni paka. For the treatment of yoni paka, what you have to give is, here the pichu is mentioned here. So first you have to go for the local abhyanga after anointing the vaginal canal with the ghruta. First you have to give the local abhyanga with the ghruta. Then you have to apply a pichu or the tampon which is dipped in the water of chandana should be applied. That is the chandana jala se pichu dena chahiye. That is important. Next, the treatment of the योनि की ऊषा चूषा आदि वेदना चिकित्सा. The treatment of usha chusha, heat and burning sensation, etc. different pains of the vaginals. That is the pittaja lakshanas of the yoni vyapad. So here in the heat and burning etc. the pains of vagina, the cooling measures is to be done. The shitala and rakta pitta nashak chikitsa is beneficial. So next, about the treatment of yoni daha. Yoni daha, here is the burning sensation of the yoni. What you have to do is, first I have mentioned the oral use of the juice of dhatri mixed with the sugar, that is the sita mishrita dhatri rasa is indicated here. Next, the oral use of the root of सूर्यकांता पेजल्स विद द राइस वाटर. सूर्यकांता मूल को तंडू लांबू से पीसकर पीने के लिए देना चाहिए. सो दिस इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. एंड नेक्स्ट दे हैव मेंशन आफ्टर अनॉइंटिंग द वजानल कैनाल विद द घृता, फर्स्ट घृता अभ्यक्ता is to be done with abhyanga with the घृता. Application of tampon or the pichu is mentioned. Pichu is to be soaked with the chandana jala or the water of chandana. It cures the burning sensation. So next, these all are the treatment of the Pittaja symptoms. Next, about the treatment of the Uttana, Unnata, Shuna and Spota Yukta Yoni ki Chikitsa. That is the treatment of Uttana, Unnata, Shuna and with Spota Yoni. Here, in all these conditions, use of Dhatakyati Taila is very important. Dhatakyati Taila is beneficial in the form of Yoni Pichu, in the form of Abhyanga for the Kati and Prushta Pradesha, and in the form of Basti, especially the Anvasana Basti, it is useful. Next, about the Yoni Shofa Chikitsa, that is the treatment of vaginal inflammation or Yoni Shofa. Here they have mentioned the use of Varti. Varti is indicated here. The vaginal insertion of a pessary, which is to be prepared with the piece of linen soaked 21 times in the bile of cow or fish. That is the Gopitta and Matsya Pitta se Sadhita Varti. We have already studied these Varti in different Yoni Vyapadas. So next they have mentioned the Varti Prayoga for the inflammation with Kinva Churna and Madhu Mishrita Varti. Kinva Churna and Madhu Mishrita Varti is also beneficial here. Next, about the treatment of Yoni Shitalata. Yoni Shitalata means coldness, excessive coldness in the vagina. So here for the Yoni Shitalata you have to use the Kumbhi Sweda. First, the use of Kumbhi Sweda is indicated with the Kumbhi is to be filled with the decoction of the drugs capable of suppressing Vata or the Vatahara Dravyas, and the meat of aquatic animals or the Anupodaka Mamsarasa is to be taken. And the vaginal filling is mentioned here, that is the Yoni Purna is to be done with the Veshavara, which is made with the drugs of Madhura group, and Pichu is mentioned, Pichu of the oil and filling of or the irrigation of the vagina with the drugs capable of suppressing Vata is to be done, because Vata is the main dosha involved in the Yoni Shitalata. So Vatahara treatment is mentioned, specifically the Swedana and Purana Pichu is mentioned with the Vatagna Tailas. Next, about the treatment of Yoni Kledata, that is the excessive moisture of the Yoni. Here they have mentioned the Varti, same Varti with the Gopitta and Matsya Pitta Madhu Mishrita Varti, that is a pessary prepared with the piece of the linen cloth soaked 21 times with the bile of cow or fish, else the powdered Kinva Churna with the Madhu is indicated. Next, they have mentioned the Yoni Ava Churna or insufflation with the powder of Palasha, Dhataki, Jambu, Samanga, Mocha and Sarjarasa, or the irrigation with the decoction of Aragvadadi group of drugs is beneficial here. Next, the treatment of Yoni Kandu or the vaginal itching. Here the same pessary or the Varti is mentioned. The Varti is to be prepared with the piece of linen cloth soaked 21 times with the Gopitta or Matsya Pitta or Kinva Churna Mishrita Madhu is indicated. Then vaginal filling or the Yoni Purna is to be done with the paste of both Haridras and fruit of Bruhati, or else you can also give the Yoni Dhupana with these drugs. Then irrigation or of vagina, that is the Yoni Prakshalana, is to be done with the continuous flow of decoction of Guduchi, Triphala and Danti. It cures the vaginal itching. And you can also use the tampons, which is soaked with the Suramanda or the supernated of wine. It cures the unctuousness, discharges, itching and laxity of the vagina. So this is all about the treatment of the Yoni Kandu. Next is the treatment of Yoni Paichilyata. For the treatment of Yoni Paichilyata, here they have mentioned first the Lepana, use of powdered Kasisa, Triphala, Kankasi, Samanga or Lajjalu, and the Jambu Asti and the Amra Asti and the Dhataki Pushpa mixed with the Madhu in the form of Lepa, or also it can be used in the form of Pessary or the Varti. It cures unctuousness. Next, the use of paste of the stem bark of Palasha, Sarjarasa, and then Jambu, Samanga, Mocha and the Dhataki Pushpa as an anointment or Lepa, or it can also be used in the form of Varti or Pessary. Cures the unctuousness or moisture. Then Yoni Avachurna is to be done, or the insufflation is to be done with the powder of Panchakashaya is beneficial here. Irrigation or the Yoni Prakshalana is to be done with the decoction of Raja Vrikshakadi or the Aragvadadi group of drugs. Then use of tampons or the Pichu, which is soaked with the Suramanda or anointment with the paste, insufflation with the powder or irrigation with the decoction of the aromatic drugs, Sugandha Dravyas, cures unctuousness. Use of Dhatakyadi Taila in the form of the massage, tampons and basti is beneficial, or the pichu with the udumbara the taila or udumbara taila followed by the parisheka with the cold decoction of kashaya drugs, or the udumbara phala kashaya mixed with the sugar is also beneficial in curing the unctuousness. So this is all about the treatment of yoni paichiliyata. Next is the treatment of yoni srava. Yoni srava or the treatment of the leukorrhea, or the you can say the yoni srava. So bahya chikitsa is mentioned here. So for the yoni srava, washing of the vagina, that is the yoni prakshalana, is to be done with a decoction made up of karira, dhava, arka pushpa, venu, stem bark of the nimba, koshamra and jambu, jingini and the vrisha mula mixed with the mrudvika, Sidhu and Sukta. It cures the vaginal discharges. Then washing of the vagina with the juice or the decoction of triphala mixed with the buttermilk, cow's urine and shukta is beneficial. And again the yoni prakshalana is to be done with the decoction of either the available drugs out of arka, nimba, amra, kushamra, bilva, then buka, dhava, karira, jingini, jambu, karanja, arjuna, shigru or palasha, etc. mixed with the sukta, sidhu or madhu. Then the local use of khadira, patya, jatifala, nimba, vriki and puga pezzled with either soups of mudga or powdered with the flowers of mudga is beneficial. Application of the again the tampon is mentioned here, which is to be soaked with the suramanda. It cures the vaginal discharges, or suramanda se pichu dharana is indicated. Next, the use of dhatakyadi taila in the form of the pichu, basti and the abhyanga. Tampon, massage and basti is beneficial. This is all about the internal treatment in cases of the yoni srava. Coming to the abhyantara prayoga or the oral use. For the oral use, the powder of pipali, lauha or the loha bhasma, haritaki churna is to be taken in all equal quantity, and powder is to be prepared. It is to be given with the honey to the patient for oral use, and use of pushanuga churna is beneficial in cases of the yoni srava. So this is all about the treatment of the different types of lakshanas of the yoni vyapa. So this completes the yoni vyapa treatment and the chapter of yoni vyapa. So go through all the quotations or the shlokas of the yoni vyapa lakshanas, yoni vyapa chikitsa, and the specific chikitsa of yoni vyapa, the samanya chikitsas and lakshanika chikitsa. Okay, thank you.